Hello, everyone. Mike Sandoval with Remax Gold, and I am excited to introduce the home buying journey seminar that I have set up for you today. I am excited to show you what the process is all about in getting your perfect dream home. Think of it as planning an epic adventure. Every single step gets you closer to your destination, which is your dream home. So, if you're ready, let's get started on this journey. Okay, so initial planning. First thing is first, let's define your home ownership goals. Imagine you're building a roadmap for your adventure. What kind of home do you see yourself in? Size of home, what do you need? How many bedrooms, bathrooms, location? Do you care about school districts? So picture yourself living there, hosting dinners, creating memories with family and friends. I recommend creating a list of your needs and wants of the home and prioritizing it. This step by step is critical because sometimes you have to sacrifice certain things to stay within your budget and purchasing power. For example, you may have something that you want, specifically like a specific school district that is very important to you, but you could live in a smaller home, but be in that same school district. So we definitely want to do some analysis and some budgeting. Okay, so next, let's talk about budgeting. That's a next segue. Think of it as unpacking or packing for your road trip. You want to be well prepared without overloading yourself. First, let's figure out your monthly income, add up everything, your salary, your bonuses, and all of your side gigs. Let's look at your net income after taxes to see what you could realistically afford each month. Next, let's dive into your monthly expenses. Write down all of your fixed costs, your rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and any debt payments that you have. Don't forget about variable expenses like eating out, entertainment, and those little extras. By doing this, you have a solid budget that makes sure that you're ready for home ownership. This way, you'll avoid any financial stress and really enjoy your new home. Okay, so the next step we got to do is after that is get a mortgage pre-approval. All right, so you've done the budget, you already know what's in place. The next step is to get pre-approved with a home mortgage. Think of it as like your travel visa. It shows sellers you're serious and it helps you know your budget range. Here's a practical tip. Imagine that you found the perfect house online. You're excited, but when you contact the seller, they have asked if you're pre-approved. And without that pre-approval letter, you might miss out on your dream home because other buyers may already have that pre-approval letter and may move faster. So here's how to do it first. Let's gather all your documents. We're going to need your ID, recent pay stubs, tax returns, bank statements. Next, we'll have to check your credit. A higher score, which will get you a better interest rate. Then we'll contact a mortgage broker to get you finally pre-approved. Once you have that pre-approval letter, that gives you kind of that golden ticket to start shopping. It shows sellers that you're serious and also gives you a clear picture of what you can afford. Plus, it speeds up the buying process because you've already done some of the heavy lifting, which is great. Let's move on to the next slide. This is the fun part, house hunting. Okay, so now we got that pre-approval letter. Now it's time for the fun part, which is house hunting. Think of it as an embarking on a treasure hunt. If you got a map, which is your pre-approval letter, and now you're searching for that hidden gem. But before you dive in, let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. First, don't open up any new lines of credits. No new credit cards, no new car payments. This can affect your credit score and mortgage approval. Second, no major purchases like big ticket items. Furniture can wait until you actually buy the home and close on the home. Third, stick to your budget. Stay within your budget to avoid financial stress. The fourth is to keep your finances stable. Don't change jobs or make big financial changes. Lastly, don't skip the home inspection. Always get a home inspection to avoid any unexpected issues later down the road. By avoiding these pitfalls, you'll be in a stronger position to buy your dream home. So let's move on to slide number 6. Make an offer. All right, so we found the dream home that you love. Now it's time to make an offer. First, we're going to work with myself to determine what the fair market price is based on the comparable homes in the area. And then second, we'll prepare for some negotiations. The seller might counter our offer, so we got to stay a little flexible. The third thing we have to include is contingencies like a home inspection, financing, appraisal. These all protect you, but we have to keep them reasonable, make our offer attractive. Finally, the market can be very competitive and you don't want to miss out on a great home. So, making an offer is like negotiating for the best price on something that you really want. We got to stay focused. And remember, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Let's move on to the next slide. Home inspection. So before we finalize anything, we want to schedule a home inspection. This step is critical to ensure that everything is in good shape. So a past inspection, roof, home. First, we're going to hire a professional inspector to check out the property condition, make sure the structure is good, plumbing, electrical systems, all that. Second, we're going to review the inspection report carefully to look at any major issues that we need that we have on the property. Third, we want to make sure that also the report that we receive, if there are repairs that we see, then we can negotiate those repairs or ask for a seller credit. Everything is negotiable. We would use that appraisal or home inspection report to negotiate that deal. So it's better to know now the face leak cost that we are going to endure buying this house. So that way we make a very well and informed decision to purchase or not purchase. Okay, let's move on to slide number 8, closing the deal. So we've done our inspections. We're good. The appraisal came in. We're good at the value. We're ready to close the deal. Once your offer is accepted and the inspection is done, it is time to finalize the deal. This is the final stretch before you get the new keys to your new home. First, we're going to review and sign all necessary paperwork. This includes the mortgage agreement, the title deed, and closing disclosure. Next, we'll make sure that we have all of the funds ready for closing. We'll wire that into escrow. This is basically your down payment, your closing costs, and any other fees along with that. We will do a final walkthrough of the property, make sure it's in the same general condition as we found it from day one. And then if we've negotiated any repairs, we'll confirm those repairs are complete. Finally, we meet with the escrow officer, sign all the documents. Once everything is signed and the funds have been transferred and we record, you receive your keys on your new home. Congratulations. It's like crossing the finish line in a race. So that's the basic rundown. Now, there's a lot more intricate parts to the property and the process as well. I'm going to be there to guide you every step of the way, but this is kind of a summary, synopsis of kind of the process of what we will do when buying a home. So stay tuned for the next set of slides, and we'll go over that here in a minute. All right, thanks, guys.